We got Governor Glenn Youngkin, who is speaking at the moment. He is hosting the Mattaponi Indian Tribe and the Pamunkey Indian Tribe to honor the anniversary of the 1677 Treaty of the Middle Plantation. Okay, so we're going to go to that real quick, and on the back end, we'll kind of give a little bit of background and history to the situation.
Years ago, the Treaty of Middle Plantation marked a significant milestone and marked the start of a new era of cooperation and partnership. And now, 348 years later, as we humbly receive the tributes that are presented by each tribe, we again celebrate this long-standing, interwoven relationship that is at the heart of today's Virginia. The Mattaponi and the Pamunkey tribes have lived in this region for over 10,000 years, greeting our early settlers and weaving the original fabric of these lands. The very spirit of Virginia coursed through their veins long before we ever became a commonwealth, and with it flowed a spirit of fellowship, a spirit of giving, and a spirit of tradition. And the deep meaning of this tradition and the distinct gratitude that is ours for this partnership is not lost on Suzanne or me. And so especially today, as we come together to once again recognize this treaty, we're reminded of the enduring legacy of our relationship. And I again give thanks to this spirit, a spirit of togetherness and a spirit of Virginia. At its core, Thanksgiving is about coming together and reflecting with grateful hearts on the many, many blessings that have been bestowed upon us. And with that gratitude also comes an awareness and a recognition that there are others that have less than we do. And therefore, this is not only a time to give thanks, but it's also a time to give back. It's to give back some of what we have been blessed with to those that need support. And so in that spirit, this celebration of our treaty will extend past the mansion gates to bless men, women, and children and families who do struggle with hunger across the Commonwealth of Virginia. I especially want to thank Gary Arrington and the entire Hunters for Hungry team that leads this effort to make sure that this tribute also touches Virginians. They will, in fact, deliver today's tribute to Virginians in need. They've been doing this for 34 years. And over the course of the last 34 years, they have provided nearly 33 million servings of venison. And I'm going to say that again, 33 million servings of venison. That's over 8 million pounds, which is going to require a lot of friends to carry to Virginians in needs. What an amazing statement. A statement about serving others at a time when we need to reflect on what being truly grateful means. It reminds us that we all have a responsibility to each other. It reminds us that the spirit of togetherness is a spirit that once again transcends time. And so to Chief Costello and Chief Brown, along with all the members of the Mattaponi and the Pamunkey tribes, thank you for coming together again and honoring the agreement and the celebration of the legacy of cooperation between the Commonwealth and your tribal citizens. As we celebrate this 348th year of the 1677 Treaty of Middle Plantation, we honor the solemn agreements between our communities in the giving and receiving of this tribute. And we honor the diverse cultures and heritage of our great Commonwealth that does make Virginia the very best place in the world to live and to work and to raise a family. And therefore today I ask us to stop for a moment and give thanks. To give thanks for friendship. To give thanks for the many gifts that we have been bestowed with. And to fill our hearts with a desire to serve one another. Suzanne and I are filled with that hope today, an optimism for the future of this special relationship and the future of the Commonwealth. And we all wish you a very, very blessed and happy Thanksgiving. And may God bless your families. May He bless your friends. May He bless your loved ones. And may He continue to bless the great Commonwealth of Virginia. Thank you very much.
It's my honor to welcome to the podium Mark Costello, Chief of the Mattaponi Tribe, to offer a few remarks.
I guess we're going to bring that down some.
Thank you.
Wingapo Namatas. As we heard earlier today from Secretary G, Wingapo to us is greetings. Namatas are brothers and sisters. So I bring greetings to all my brothers and sisters from the Mattaponi people. It's an honor to be here today. As I have said before in the past, I've been doing this tribute since I was about 5 years old with my grandfather and continue the tradition on. One of the things I see here as I look over both tribes, the young ones that are here, that they understand who we are and that we can carry our traditions on for many, many years to come. At this time, I'd like to offer a couple gifts here to the First Lady. Oh, she's on my left. Wow. I'm looking at y'all as women. Here I have a basket along with some earrings that were made by friends of our tribe, matter of fact. Eastern Chickahominy made the basket, and a Choctaw young lady made the earrings for you.
Amazing.
No,
Thank you.
you're very welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Necklace first. Here I'd like to give you a corn bead necklace. Corn represents the staple of our people. A necklace for all of our people. And all the native people wear around their neck, it shows a portion of their livelihood. So, portion of your livelihood.
Thank you. Bless you, sir.
Also, I'd like to give you a rattle.
Thank you. Amazing.
And on the rattle, it says this, Sanakamaka, written on the rattle, which means land of many villages, which means Powhatan's people.
Thank you. Bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, we'd like to offer you a tribute, 8-point buck that we got in the 11th hour. I will tell you that. I'll reach out to Chief Brown because Chief Brown was going to help me out because they had one over there they were going to try to help me out with, and I was headed that way hoping to get one, but we got one in the 11th hour.
Awesome. Put this right here.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go see it just for a minute.
Yep.
Come with me.
Yes, sir.
When he says the 11th hour, he means that yesterday. Yes.
Thank you very much, Chief Costello. I would now like to welcome Chief Kevin Brown of the Pamunkey Tribe to offer a few remarks. Chief Brown is kind of new to the role, just stepped back in, but he's a veteran of being a tribal leader.
Wingapo. We're still here, and we're honored to be here, and to renew this ceremony every year, and it renews our faith in the Commonwealth and our partnership, and we're just very happy to be here. And we have some gifts here also for the governor. This is from a Pamunkey artisan. It's a print of the Racial Integrity Act and the three different historic changes from pre-contact to the turn of the century and modern day culture. And these, thank you, you're welcome. And these earrings are for the First Lady.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
They're made by Lauren Fox.
Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So grateful.
heels, no less.
Chief, thank you. The tradition of this ceremony has historically been one of tributes being paid by the Mattaponi and the Pamunkey tribes to the governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia. And today, I would like to add an ongoing new element to that tradition. I believe this relationship is one that extends both directions, one that recognizes the mutual respect between the Commonwealth and our tribal citizens. And therefore, I have two gifts for you today, each. First, I'd like to present each of you with a flag from the Commonwealth of Virginia. We routinely present this flag to our partners who recognize that we will succeed together and divided we will fail. Each one of these flags has flown over our state capitol, and I think it respects the freedom and liberties in Virginia that we all enjoy, that we must continue to protect, and that are the foundation not just for this great Commonwealth, but for our nation. And therefore, it's my honor first to present to each of you a flag from the Commonwealth of Virginia in honor of this day of celebrating the Treaty of 1677. Thank you. Thank you. Second of all, I do also believe that one of the great characteristics of the Commonwealth is we recognize that revenue to the Commonwealth is actually revenue to the people, and that we should exchange back to those that pay a tribute with effectively a rebate. And therefore today I would like to present each of you with a Virginia ham. And I think as venison is contributed here, I am very proud to offer a tribute to each of you of a Virginia ham from the Commonwealth, representing again our continued understanding that we will do so much better when we are together. Thank you. There we go. Thank you.
We're having a Christmas dinner December 13th.
There you go. So now you have it.
Bless you, sir. Perfect. Finally, let me just make one last comment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Finally, I want to thank everyone who attends today. So much of this tradition depends on us keeping it. It depends on us recognizing that there are parts of Virginia that are so special to Virginia that they do make America, America. And each of you who have taken time out of this morning to bring your families, to the tribal citizens who brought their families. I met young Wyatt, Chief Costello, who's 6, so you had him beat by 1 year when you started when you were 5. But this is what makes this ceremony so important. The gathering together of Virginians who believe in the future of our Commonwealth as a people, as a collective contribution to the future that crosses all lines. And that's what today is all about. And so to each and every one of you, I would like to thank you. I'm grateful for the opportunity that Suzanne and I have had to serve in this role and to participate in so many parts of what makes Virginia special, but this one in particular. And so I wish each and every one of you a blessed Thanksgiving, and may we all continue to see our Commonwealth as a place of togetherness. And that, I believe, will carry us to a very successful future. Thank you all very much.
Chiefs, Governor, thank you very much for your leadership and bringing so much to our Commonwealth. Lastly, I would like to invite Chief Costello and the Mattaponi Tribe to perform a traditional dance, followed by a hand drum song from Ben Norman of the Pamunkey Tribe to close out the ceremony.
One second. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to bring. Look at this. Still works. All the way over here. There we go.
Thank you. As I was saying, I had planned on dancing today, but due to the health, I'm not able to. But I just want to say that I am so grateful for this life that we have here and all things in association between the tribes in Virginia. And just know that as these ceremonial dances and songs are done, that they represent the thoughts and the love and the well-being for everyone. Thank you very much, because this was going to be my last dance due to health problems. I'm not able to do anymore. But know that even though that I'm not in this ring of dancing, my heart is there completely. Thank everyone very much.
Thank you.
This is a woman's traditional song. Any ladies would like to join in, feel free to do so also. Looking at one that I know the dances all well drip. Yeah. And she turns her head.
Again, good morning. You are listening to Live Impact News here on 13 News Now Plus. What you're watching right now is live. This is in Virginia. You are viewing a ceremony that dates many, many years at this point. For the 348th year, the Mattaponi and Pamunkey tribes in Virginia are presenting the governor of the state with its annual tribute of game. Now, this is a ceremony that dates back to treaties that were signed back in 1646 and 1677. Now, if you were watching earlier, you may have seen a deer that obviously had been caught and captured there. Again, the game that they are presenting to Governor Glenn Youngkin, who made some remarks earlier. Now, that is representative of something here. It's representative of back then in the 1600s, the Virginia tribes began to pay tribute to the then crown in lieu of taxes with things like game that was captured. And this also became a representation of the partnership between all parties involved here. You kind of heard from the governor speaking to that at the moment. So this is representative of something that is hundreds of years in the making, in the works. It happens every year here where they present these tokens, these gifts here, an exchange of gifts prior to Thanksgiving. So it's interesting. For many of us, we associate turkeys with Thanksgiving. For this particular occasion, deer is a little bit more fitting for it. But there is some historical context for what you are witnessing at the moment. That treaty actually signed in 1677 after what was known as Bacon's Rebellion in colonial Virginia, a conflict that took place there in 1676 and 1677. Led by a man by Nathaniel Bacon. That was his name then, against the then governor. People did die in that dispute. It was over many different factors, including colonial policies, because we're talking about colonial Virginia, tobacco prices at the time, taxes at the time, and also conflict with Native Americans. This, after that particular conflict ended, became a portion of the treaty that was signed there again in 1677 to acknowledge also particular land and hunting rights for the tribe. So there is a reason for what we're showing here, what you're seeing live taking place there in Virginia. It is significant for particularly the partnership and the presence of these main tribes in Virginia.